was a time before cable, when the local anchorman reigned supreme, when people believed everything they heard on TV. This was an age when only men were allowed to read the news. And in San Diego, one anchorman was more man than the rest.
Welcome to the MVBS News Network. Congress needs to address the growing issue of renewable energy. Only 10% of the annual energy consumed is supplied by renewable sources. As seen in the graph, we have a heavy reliance on petroleum and coal-fueled power plants. Now to our reporter in the field, Zach Schaefer.
Thanks, Jackson. I'm here in front of the White House where President Obama has signed an executive order regarding renewable energy. For more information, we head inside the White House to hear from the press secretary.
The latest step under his climate action plan, President Obama today signed a memorandum directing the federal government to more than double the percentage of electricity that comes from renewable sources to 20% by the year 2020. Today's announcement builds on an executive order the President signed in 2009 directing the federal government to become a leader in clean energy and energy efficiency. As a result, the federal government has been able to reduce energy use and pollution in its operations and to save taxpayer dollars. The presidential memorandum issued today caps off a week of announcements under the President's Climate Action Plan.
Chargers beat Denver? There's no way. There goes my Christmas bonus. Thanks, Zach. In addition to President Obama's executive order, he has been working hard to lower greenhouse gases and improve efficiency standards. From San Francisco, we hear from Michael Brune.
Michael Brune is Sierra Club's executive director, joining us from San Francisco this morning to talk about environmental and energy policy. Mr. Brune, let me begin with the Obama administration's record so far. How would you grade it on those issues?
We'd grade it pretty good. Of course, it's incomplete. Certainly what the administration has done over the last few years on health standards has been very important, both in improving the performance of our utilities, but also protecting our air and water. And it's had a big impact on the investment choices that utilities are making across the country, whether or not they upgrade their old and often outdated facilities or transition to cleaner forms of energy. We also, of course, have to recognize the President's leadership in supporting 2 rounds of automobile standards, efficiency standards, which will simultaneously save significant amounts of oil over the next couple decades, but also reduce greenhouse gas emissions.
And there you have it. There are also many different forms of more efficient and renewable energy. Some of these forms include nuclear, wind, and hydropower. For more on nuclear power, we go to Justin in San Onofre.
Not only are nuclear power plants more efficient, but they're also more environmentally conscious. They release steam instead of carbon dioxide, unlike coal and fossil fuels. Currently, nuclear power plants account for 16% of the U.S.'s energy production, though the Department of Energy expects this number to double by the year 2040. Back to you, Jason.
Seriously, you can't get my name right. It's Jackson, not Jason. Bunch of rookies. In addition to nuclear energy, another renewable energy source are wind turbines. For more information, we head to Zach in the field.
Thanks, Jackson. I'm here in Palm Springs, where there are over 4,000 wind turbines that provide power to the entire Palm Desert. Each of these turbines supplies enough power to supply a house for a month. Another benefit is that they release no greenhouse gas like other power plants.
As you can see, there are many solutions to solving our energy crisis. Now it is your turn to act, Congress. I'm Jackson Letterman, and thank you for tuning in. You stay classy, America.